it's going to be Radix versus Reason. Radix will start things off on CT side. And Reason, of course, with the utility-based buy for the team side. Glocks out, Kevlar, double flash smoke for Hoodlum. Karma with the smoke and Molotov for his side. And Aussie with Fuse Kit holding up for Radix in case they need to hold things down. So this B hold, we're expecting to be relatively strong from Radix. Cinder will still take face, tag one down to just 85 HP. Dream not going to sit too highly rightly here. So, Reason, excuse me, for using the flashbangs to get themselves back in towards that middle area on the A site. Dom spots out lots of information, but he gets shot up on towards the APC. Just jumps up. Cinder from the backside, though. He's going to take down two players, cut off the rotation from Connector, and allow Reason Gaming the perfect opportunity to get the bomb down and set up the retake for Radix.
4v2. 5v2 by now, 4v2. Taking it slow, holding passive. Dances.
Oh,
able to get one, but Thomas is there ready and waiting. Dances finally shuts him out, pushing on ever close. Doesn't have that
no,
kick.
Dances not like this!
Oh, another huge clutch from Dances, and this man is on fire. Someone call the fire brigade.
Good God, man. We said to Reason Gaming in the break to avoid this man, and this is why. That is the second time he's clutched. This is an ace from him. He is showing up huge for Radix. What a play on the pistol round to bring it to the Radix favour. Good God, pistol. Oh, I'm flustered once again by the performance of this man at this land.
We were talking earlier, we thought it might be like, is Aussie and Thomas, are they going to have their own games? But right now, nobody's looking at those guys. All eyes on Dances. He is making moves, my friend. He's on his way up.
1v3 clutch for the ace overall from the man. He puts himself 5 kills up immediately.
What a way to get started.
Yeah, what a way to get started. Reason now. Going to be looking at P250s, Tech 9s, Kevlar on Thomas. No utility though. And oh man, they must be pretty tilted already. Not a good start to this cobblestone map that they're feeling really confident on. Now they make their way in towards passive angles out towards that pop dog area. Excuse the HUD. We're going to fix that now. Excuse us. And Tech 9s for Cinder will mostly be the main fragger there. Thomas also holding with the Kevlar. Here they go. Reason down into pop drop dog. Oh wow, Rom. Jesus. Spraying it all down. And there's also the last two as well. Nothing too unexpected. Reason we're on the eco round there. So it will be 2-0 favour of Radix to start things off. Reason, however, have a buyback. They got the bomb plant in the first round, so I think they get a lot of these bomb plants as well, so they can find themselves these early rifles, so they could shut down Radix before we even get started.
I mean, AKs across the board, landing those long shots is what they need to do. Only have those 2 smokes available to them, so they are going to be looking to really go for a fast execute here. I imagine they're going to be smoking off some of the B site, trying to get that layup ready to execute there, take control of drop, and really try and pressure in. They only have 1 shot at this with those 2 smokes, so they do have to make it work. Thomas able to get 1 for 1. Dances shuts him out in true Dances fashion. No bother for him. Rom backing him up on the B site, and those smokes still haven't gone over. 3 flashbangs available for the T side. They are dropping towards drop, funnily enough, and they are going to start their execute towards the B. They have used one of their smokes now, so they only have 1 to play around. 4v4. AKs across the board for Reason Gaming. Radix looking to find some picks.
4v4. Reason still have a weapon advantage against Radix. Still an SMG and a FAMASI in play with 2 M4s, although Aussie's got such a good position, he can actually negate his weakness in weapon with his strength in position. He dags up so many players, goes down for it, but this sets up the rest of his team so nicely. Rom's going to get flashed away from Connector, but be forced into a different position to try and hold down here. Dom can spray down so easy, gets traded by Cray, but Rom comes in 2v2 now, favor to nobody, although the health is tagged up by Dancy. Oh, Cinder! Backstab, Connector spray, easy ads for the man, and it's going to be the first round on the board for Reason Gaming.
Lighting them up from the back, Cinder turns it into Ash, as it's going to be Radix Esports taking a dip there. 2-1 now, the scoreline. Reason Gaming aren't off their game. They're fine. They're doing okay. Lost the pistol round. It's understandable. Whatever. It happens. They've managed to get themselves back in now. So, again, rifles across the board, pretty much on everyone except for Rom on the Radix Esports side. See how they are able to stack up pre-nades going across. A lot more utility now for Reason Gaming. See if they can make that work for them. Pushing in towards the B site. Rom holding that close angle, and drop is actually being given completely over. If Radix don't fix that up and Reason exploit it, it could go very well, but here come the picks.
Tapping away, Cray gonna find one more as well. 2-man advantage for Reason Gaming. Ozzy and Dom, last two alive for Radix now. They'll make their way into, not trying to set up for the B site here. The hold of the B site has kind of gone south for Radix so far. So now the retake will be on Reason, ready to put the bomb down, and Cinder takes down Ozzy. So now it's all Dom. 1v4, quad kill clutch if he finds it, but very unlikely in this situation. The flashbang's keeping him at bay for just extra seconds that allows the bomb to go down. Defuse kit is in his favour, so there is a chance, but again, I can't emphasise enough how slim this really is. He's looking out for everything he can. Spots out the first headshot onto Cray, as small as the pixels, but he's going to be able to find it now. Making his way in towards a drop down, looking for whoever wants to push on through from Reason, but they're holding passive out towards Matrix and Long. Once he taps this, actually, this could end up meaning the push coming in from Karma and from Hoodlum. A bit aggressive. Karma spots out the angle, and that's an easy head flick because he's not even looking the right way. 2-2. Reason Gaming will even the score.
Nice little pick up there for Reason, breaking the economy of Radix. They're going to be set down, as it is just looking to continue their winning streak here. Mac 10 being picked up on Cinder. Probably going to be looking to go for drop with that. Very, very good in those close range confrontations. Very high accuracy whilst you're falling. So he is probably going to be looking to go for the aggression in there. So yeah, he is taking up his position already. The rest of them with those AKs against these pistols, it's not really going to matter too much anyway. Radix stacking up on this A site long. But Reason Gaming nowhere to be seen near there. And they are going to find themselves on the full rotate if they want to go for this retake.
Where Ozzy is though, holding out towards Chicken Coop. He's going to have himself a lot of info onto Thomas. Actually does take him down, finds himself a rifle, but he's going to get wall banged at this point, and now the CTs will try and rotate. Cinder, such a good angle, going to wait for Dom, sprays him down and gets himself an easy $600 in the bank. And at this point, well, first kill does go to the favour of Radix, but Reason can trade it out so easily. Money in the banks for the men over on the T side. That's going to be it. Rom, Dream and Dancy just out towards, well, wherever the hell they want to go. Try and say, look for exits. I mean, yeah, there's nothing much more going for them. Reason forsaking themselves a very easy round of this one. Cinder knows exactly where Dream is. Nice. Takes down Dancy as well, so that's even higher investment for the Radix, for the Reason side that's acquired from that Mac 10. Lots of money on the board. I don't think they're going to be too fussed that Rom has actually got the AK. Although it will still be Cinder trying to see if he can get the Mac 10 out of it against him. He's got 1 HP. He might as well go for this, you know. He's not going to be saving that Mac 10 as the next round. We're using it to buy up, but Radix looks like Rom's going to get away scot-free. 3 players stay alive for 3 rounds for Reason.
Interesting that Cinder actually didn't go and try and save one of the other AKs from one of his teammates. Could have gone back to that B-bomb site where they had the position. They had dropped those guns. Obviously, 2 of them had died. Could have picked that up and saved themselves a little bit of cash, but unfortunately, they do actually have to spend that 2.7k more. Reason Gaming take the round 5 and take us 3-2 now. A little bit of damage there from a shot going over onto Dom. Not too much though, not too much to bother about. So Radix Esports now with that full rifle purchase. Rom saving up that AK, obviously. Quite a bit of utility actually on board as well, so they will be able to slow down the pushes coming out. Reason Gaming, again, looking towards this B-bomb site. Drop, such a crucial position in Cobblestone. If you can control drop, you can control the map. And something that Radix actually have notably not done is actually had that presence in drop so much. If Reason Gaming exploit this, as I said this earlier, but more picks started to come in. If they exploit this and actually do very well there, get the trade, able to take that control now. If they do that, they can pretty much go anywhere. They can flank A, they can go B through side and onto plateau and do pretty much anything they want. It's really the linchpin of the map. And Ozzy jumps into drop, gets taken down. Sorry, Dances gets taken down by Cray. As it is now a 3v3, playing very, very slowly. 48 seconds left on the clock for Radix Esports to hold. Reason Gaming need to find an opening if they want to get the plant down.
Still a little bit of time to play with, not much, so they've got to be quick about this. And Dom's going to challenge on towards Hoodlum. 37 HP left for him after the sprays do come through, and now the CTs will rotate, try set up the after plants because it looks like Reason might be able to get the bomb down. If not, the backstab from Aussie might just shut it down. 20 seconds still left for Reason. They're running out of time. Aussie, if he drops this bomb, then this could become a whole world of hurt for Reason. 15 seconds, bomb still on its way. Aussie trying to set himself up with a shot right now, and Cray, he's trying to find whatever he can. He gets out, Frank takes down the first. Hoodlum gets 1, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Bomb gets dropped, and all he has to do is not peek Dream, just had to wait, and Hoodlum would have had no time to get that bomb down. Instead, Reason Gaming get themselves a 4th on the board for against the 2 of Radix side.
Very nice performance coming out from them. And yeah, solid hold, pushing through, getting those frags, Dream obviously peaking, and well, turned out very well for them. So 4-2 is our scoreline, and pause actually coming out here. This early into the match, you don't normally see this sort of thing coming out, but maybe they're deciding if they want to go for that force on Radix's side, or if they want to go for the full eco. I'm expecting Dancy's to drop pistols if they do go for the save. Maybe 2 deagles, giving them over to a couple of those players. P250 already in the hands of Dom. Is that a P250? That is a P250.
I had to take a double face for that one, didn't you?
Yeah, I had to double check because it looks pretty similar to the P2K. But yeah, DRM actually has already bought up that deagle. Dancy's still not buying yet, but they have unpaused now. Interesting. Dancy's still not buying. Oh, there we go. Okay, so the deagle does actually come through from the drop from Aussie. Of his pistol, I think he's just thrown it on the floor. Going to pick that one up afterwards. But yeah, here they come. 5-7 actually picks up from Rom as well. So they have got a decent pistol buy here. Armor is on Dom. Full AKs is what they're going to be coming up against. So see how they manage to take control as they stack on B site. They stacked on A site before. Obviously learnt their lesson and changed it up now. See what Reason Gaming are going to be able to do with this face onto B.
No tag damage, no faces coming in from either side in the early part of this round. Radix might try for the aggression though. Thomas boosted up, takes first, spots out Dancy as well, looking for that head. Indeed, he's going to be able to find it. Not the head, but the spray out of the way, so gets the kill, 3 and 5. And yeah, not much more than that we were expecting for Radix. It was going to be a run over from Reason, and it's exactly what we're finding right here. 4-2 favour of the T side. And the AKs will make their way back into the A site here. Try to see if they can frag onto Dom. Dom, solo hold. Maybe land some heads, but with that P250, not much more than that will be available. 45 seconds, here they come. Rom going to rotate back on through. They're going to commit towards this A site hold. So it actually could still get pretty, well, bad for Reason Gaming if they don't manage to find these frags. Well, Aussie will get one off, but in this case, not too much to worry about. Tag damage other than that done to the Reason Gaming side. So, 5-2, round 8 comes into fruition, and Radix will be up for the AWP for rifle buy.
Putting it onto Dancy's. Pretty wise, I think, given his track record. He should put a spanner in the works. Reason Gaming taking us 5-2 now in this grand final. 2-1 up. Radix are in the lead on the map so far. It's a weighted final, so they have won 1 game each so far. Radix only needs the 1 more to win it out, but they start pushing into underpass now. As Suez, as Thomas gets traded back for Cray. They're pushing up towards the A bomb site, and this is the first time we've actually seen them do that. Rom on the flank, and Dom tries to go for the spray down, finds 1-2 for DRM as well, but Karma is spinning around and around, landing the shots where he needs them. Rom, finally, there we go, that's his name. Dancy's as well. Bomb hasn't been planted yet. Karma jumps up onto the site to go and do just that. Now, they need to get those after plant positions in. Karma is very low. Dancy's has got his AWP trained. If he peeks left, he is going to go down. Stands out. Oh, so close there. Cinder playing towards A long. And there we go. 1 trade. AWP does manage to land. Dancy's versus Cinder. 2 very skilled players. Smoke available for Dancy's. Could drop it out. Has the defuse kit as well. Scouting down. As he is going to go for the spray, nearly misses it, but there we go. Cinder manages to come good. Isn't going to go and try and save the AWP on site. Opts to go for the AK instead. Maybe it was just a little bit of miscommunication there. Didn't know that they had the AWP, but they are going to go for the full AK buy anyway. even though Cray has that 8k on board, could have gone for one, so they obviously didn't want to go for that AWP.
Got close, however. I saw dancing that 1v1, and I was like, yeah, if there's one man to clutch it, it would be him, and he'd probably do it with like a 360 no-scope drop, or something stupid like that, but not to be the case. Mag 7 out for Rom. Everybody else got themselves Deagles, CZs for the CT side. Actually, Dancy tapping away with his Deagle, going to take down Hoodlum. Almost getting traded back. Karma, that grenade should just shut him down right there. Indeed, it does. So back to a 4-on-4. One of Reason Gaming getting caught off guard, but the rest of them could still fall to the Mag 7 in play by Rom. He's going to be the main power player. Great pop back, but it doesn't land. Rom peeks away. First shot, second shot onto Cray as well. And it's going to be 2 players left alive for the Reason Gaming side. Both out towards pop, or drop down, sorry. And it looks like they'll make their way and try and see if they can split on towards the site. Aussie double D takes down Cinder, and Karma is the low man alive. Dream sprays him down, and Reason are going to get eco'd here on round 9.
Radix with a brilliant performance there. Rom with that double kill for the Mag 7, paying for itself. So everything he earns from that point on, pure profit, pure moolah. And he has picked himself up an AK as well. So all of them going to be able to pick up full buys here. Not helmets on Aussie and Rom. Not too sure how I feel about that. Playing against the AKs, it doesn't matter too much, but if they're playing behind those penetration walls, they can actually be hit through that and take less damage. But here we go, pushing on. Darcy's ready and waiting. DRM as well. Finds another with a collateral on Darcy's. Finds the third, burned alive by Hoodlum. Finds the second for Karma, and now it's 1v3. Very, very low on the HP. And Darcy's is just absolutely on fire in more ways than one.
Wow, the puns.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But yes, Dancy, as you say, 3 kills for him with that AWP peek from the corner right there. It's going to leave Radix up 4-6 here. Favour Reason Gaming still, but there is still a chance. Reason Gaming can still frag back. These Tech-9s are now being played. This might be the, I think the first round of pistols I think we've had in a very long time for Reason. Had that bolstered economy for a while now, so 4-6, 2-round deficit between the two teams. Radix could very easily even the scoreline up here right now, so let's see if they can do it. Reason Gaming up into mid, and Dom will be the man that covers this off. This should just be easy kills for him. Takes down Cray. Molotov out, trying to see if he can cover off anything, and out towards the B side. They'll still hold their defensive, but Aussie takes down Thomas. His auto-director continues to keep us away from the action. Yes, this is why Misty should be observing these matches, because God forbid we can actually get an actual observer in here, and an auto-director can just do a really terrible job.
Nah, man, Darcy's got a kill. That was so important to see.
Oh, yeah. Man.
Okay, yeah. I actually want to highlight who was playing just above as they pushed out onto it. Who was just playing above? Who was the face man? So, yeah, Dom. I want to just highlight how he played that one. It was very, very nice, actually. What he did, obviously, he got that first frag, turned the corner, dropped the incendiary very close over the wall, which meant that they couldn't jump up over there and had to go for those longer range engages. And versus a pistol, especially with those Tech-9s, he can actually have a massive advantage if they have to go around at a longer angle. So I really, really like the placement of that utility. Nice play by them. And Radix grab themselves another round. 6-5 is the scoreline, a lot closer than we've seen before. And I think 16-11, 16-12 prediction could come good here. To Radix. Not to Radix, to Reason, sorry.
Oh, almost double-faced, mate.
Ooh. Ooh.
Right, so Reason, buy up coming on through here. AKs for Cray, Karma, and Thomas. Cinder and Hoodlum. We have to be the men. Have to buy down a little bit. Cinder may actually not have any utility if my maths is correct. No, he's going to have double flash smokes. That's all right for them. Reason going in with a bit of a buy here. Quite decent from them, and our smokes will be out for Rom. Trying to see if he can smoke out that long area, just trying to see if he can keep Reason Gaming at bay. Indeed, Cray will get flushed back as a result. So, great start from Radix. We're using the utility nicely to keep Reason at bay for an extra couple of seconds, but they are trying to find themselves a couple of good angles here. Dom and Dream, oh sorry, Rom and Dream in particular, making their way on towards the Matrix area. I'm kind of watching out towards long, because, well, there are some players out there. Thomas actually could find himself some wallbangs. No. Rom double faces. It takes a second as well onto Cray. Has a 3 versus 5 all ready for Reason. Cinder now trying to find one kill. He's back onto Aussie with the flank straight in towards the CT line. Defense Hoodlum tries to frag on through, but not going to find anything. And now it's Dom out towards that long A area. Trying to see if we can spot anyway from Reason Gaming, making their pushes on for a minute to go. T's, however, have control of the site. Actually, this could end up being a very good spot for Dom. He's probably giving up that site to try and shut Reason Gaming down as they bomb makes his way in towards middle. He's going to peek in face, take down Karma, and that's huge for him. Going to get backstabbed eventually by Cinder, but he's pinned down. He can still fight his way out of this. 2 kills, 3 kills for him. And he evens the scoreline for Radix in a beautiful light play that works up so well for the CT side.
They needed to pincer that a little bit faster on the side of Reason Gaming. They would have been in with a chance of taking him down and not actually going to this even scoreline. So yeah, brilliant shots there coming out from Dom, holding his angles exactly right. Reason Gaming not closing him down quite fast enough, and they paid the price for it in the form of round 12.
Reason going back to his pistols once again here. Had a difficult time with the economy in the last few rounds, but round 4, no fourth buy comes in. Just the standard pistol upgrades and a bit of Kevlar across the board. Cinder and Thomas in particular holding that one down. The Eagles Tech 9s is what the Reason boys have to play with here. And cannons galore. So, in towards B site once again. They're playing into this Radix hole, which has been relatively strong over the past couple of rounds here. We found their spring in their step when it comes to their CT side holds. Lots of information also being gathered. Rom the spot out. Well, no, Aussie spots that one, but Rom's there to try and take face. They don't even realise where he is. Frays down 1, 2, looking for the third on Karma. Spots out his head. No, not going to find it. 3 versus 5 will still ensue, and Reason to push on through. Dream gets himself 2 kills, and Karma will also fall to his clutches. Radix will take the lead, 7-6 up.
Certainly do, and they are starting to pull themselves together. We talked about how we thought Cobblestone was a Reason Gaming map here, but Radix certainly not out of the running for it. A lot closer than I think I'd expected. I thought Reason Gaming had the lock on this T side, so we'll see how Radix are able to continue this, because they now have taken the lead in the half and are guaranteed at least at that 8-7 scoreline. Reason Gaming pushing in towards drop, again trying to take the control of that. If they manage to get the pick there, could go very well, but we saw Rom before hold it absolutely brilliantly. Drops down, 1 goes over and goes down pretty quickly. Thomas falls. Rom with a nice spray. Pretty simple to pull off there. Dancy's playing actually very passive towards connector, relying on Rom for that protection from the drop window. Bomb not playing aggressive just yet. Rom going for those peaks. They hear the flashes, they hear the smokes, and they are going to play a little bit further back. Cinder does not get flashed out by that, or smoked as it was, as Cinder does manage to take the head off of Rom. Spray through the smoke onto Dream, and now Radix Esports are down 1 man as they try and rotate towards B site.
Reason Gaming picking up a decent couple of kills out towards that drop down area. Cinder 2K for him, re-smoking out towards that connector area, and actually they might get the information that all the CTs are well away from the B site here. Here come the flashbangs. They'll make their way on towards site, and they will be holding 1 player, also trying to set up a bit of a passive backstab. Bombs on its way. AWP from Dancy lands 1 onto Cray, looking for the second onto Cinder, but not lands it right there. He's looking for a small pick, so he could actually end up running right here. Yes, he does. And now 2 players we left alive for the Reason Gaming side, as the man advantage slips back to the favour of Radix right here. Karma and Hoodlum there to hold it out. Dancy going huge for his side once again. And now for Radix, it will be the retake here. Flashbangs trying to blind out Reason Gaming, ready to push on through. Here they come. Dancy, Aussie, and Dream. Sorry, and Dom, sorry. Hoodlum spots out 2, takes the first, but not the second. Aussie takes him out of the action. Bomb still ticking away, and they got themselves the fuse kits. They just got to find Karma Panya, and they will be able to do so. The fuse will come on through. Dom will get it through. It will be a close round, but it will be a round that goes to the favour of Radix Esports nonetheless.
They did have the AWP towards drop for Dances, but I think they do actually have enough money to just buy a new one. They're more than happy to just pick up those AKs. Maybe they prefer them. Dancy's going to purchase up his last round anyway, so it doesn't matter. And, well, again, full AKs coming out for Reason Gaming. See if they can pull it back to an 8-7 scoreline. Radix have had a very good late half on the CT side. Coming back very, very nicely. As you can see, looked one-sided, then it looked the other-sided. So maybe we'll see a little bit of a change-up going over into the second half after this round. I'm expecting Radix to actually take this round here. They showed that they have incredible control over drop and just limited Reason into what they could do completely. Something I want to see Reason potentially do is actually try and take long on A and go for that. I think that could go very well for them. Obviously not as practiced at defending that, but They've opted instead to go towards B. Rom holding yet again towards that drop position, waiting for them to come down the drop.
Reason Gaming looking for that 8-7. Radix looking for that 9-6. Cinder in drop down. Will actually make his feet known. Minute to go now. Still positions being held by the Reason Gaming side. Looks like they're going to make their way up towards middle and try for this A once again. Rom doesn't have the info. That's weird. Cinder did drop through. I did hear the footsteps, so why has he not read onto where he is? Either way, the push will come in from Reason, and Rom is set up perfect and shut it down. Only takes 1 kill. However, Craig comes in back with 2 more now. Knows that Dancy's out there. Dom still holding out towards A-Long. Takes himself 2 nice kills. Cray and Cinder, last 2 alive. Cinder backstab. DRM sees it, and now it's all Cray. Bomb on his back. Will spike out DRM, and now he's going to run straight over towards his B site. He knows where the last 2 CTs are, and he's going to get this after plant set up. AKs in the hands of Radix. Dancy's going to swap out his AWP for a rifle. They'll wrap around there. Will try and get themselves the retake in once again for Cray. This will be the ace clutch for Reason's 7th round on their board. Radix, still a lot of work to do. He's down to 39 HP, so there's still a chance right here. He's going to hear out all the information. He's setting himself up, smoke out, Molotovs. Will try to keep the CT side away for an extra couple of seconds. But now, Cray, grenades, damage, 39 HP, challenges on through, takes Dom down to 35, taps the bomb, Dancy, promising out the push. And indeed, Cray is going to fall for a hook, line, and sinker. 9-6, favour of Radix.
Quite a close scoreline, but Radix with a dominant late half there. Really, really strong coming out from them. Take a look at the kills as well. Dancy's obviously topping us out here. 39 points already, 17 kills in the half. If we go the full distance here, more than a 30 bomb on is predicted there. So we'll see how they're able to stack up now. Radix's turn to take on the T side. Reason Gaming need to be strong. They need to win this pistol round if they want to be in with a chance of, well, keeping their dreams alive of winning the Epic 21 Grand Final.
Radix are 1 map away, let me remind you. The victory here would end this final, and the Reason will be going home as the 2nd place victors. Radix want this so bad. This would put them in as 2-time winners of Epic Land in the past few months right here. Cray and Cinder are going to start things off though, when Reason Gaming clean up the entire T-side. Push, bombs down, Rom's alone, 1v5, and he's got no Kevlar to boot. This has not gone well for this T-side whatsoever. Radix going to get shut down and pistol run on Reason. Going to win an all-important one here. Tech not even getting picked up by Thomas. This has really gone so wrong for Radix now. Rom at connector. Maybe to take an exit frag or 2, but I mean, this is what can you do? That's it.
They spotted
him out, and that's it. All the Reason will wrap around, take him out the last kill, and not a player that seems like they will want to die on the Reason side. 7-9 Reason, like themselves a pistol, and now they just need to find the conversions.
Aim was just better there on Reason. They won those trades. Obviously, they all had armor already, so they didn't have that utility coming in, and they just won out those Angels. Came through very, very nicely. Deagles pretty much across the board for Radix. Armor as well, so they're actually going to stack up quite nicely against this UMP set. P90 going over onto Cinder as well. We saw him be very, very impactful. But yeah, Reason Gaming able to pick up the pistol round. As I said, they needed to do so if they wanted to have a strong CT side here. 7-9. So they are still at the deficit, but they have the momentum. Potentially looking at those 3 rounds, bringing them into the lead just about. Just bring them even, sorry. To 9 all. That's what they're going to be looking for. Next 2 rounds on the board. Potentially trying to get something. Didn't manage to get the plant on Radix's side, which means that this buy-up does make sense. They'll be going for that buy in the 4th round. They're pretty much giving this one over, barring those miracle Deagle headshots that the Rom, Aussie, Dom and Dancy's are going to try and land. And Dancy's, honestly, don't discount him just yet. So we'll see how the round progresses. 1 minute left on the clock.
Rom's taking this bomb in towards the A site. I think I know what Radix are going to try and do here. They're going to try to take these pistols straight in towards the B site. Try to see if they can pull the rotations away from Reason Gaming, and in that case, just allow Rom to get the bomb down. Bomb to get the Rom down. Wow, that's English. But T side now look like they're going to stack themselves up to a more default push, maybe a split into A site, but either way, a push to the A site nonetheless. Dancy's going to get spotted out. Does take down 63 HP on Cray. 43 gets taken up himself. So, wow, looking very unlikely for him to win out these Angels. In fact, Thomas looks like they're trying to shut him down with the Tech 9. Spots him, headshot comes through, and now the T side going to make their way in towards the site here, trying to tag up through. He's done a 3 HP. Dreamon still going to take down Karma. And 4v4 now. Craig coming in from the scaffolding, takes down the first, trying to see if he can land the second. He knows that there's one on site, but Rom is there to get the bomb down. 3 versus 3 right here. And now Reason Gaming will have to be up for the retake. Ball coming in from Connector. Ozzy's landing himself one kill, not the second. And now Dom and Rom. The last two left for the Radix side. Rom spots at the first. Lands second flick. Almost a tank damage. 3 digs does take down Cray. And now it's all Cinder getting dinked up by Dom. Second fakes does not take him down. But now he's got a P90 to work with at close range. He's taking up to 3 HP. The bomb is out towards the long area as well. Diffuse kit in the hands of Cinder. He's got to find his 2 kills, however. And it just looks more and more unlikely that Radix may just find themselves a 10th right here.
Brilliant pistols there from Radix. As I said, they needed to land those deagle shots, and they absolutely did just that. Reason Gaming take a dip, and that's definitely not the round they wanted to lose there. Coming into the second half, being refragged on that eco, really, really bad for them. They need to pick up their feet here. Radix are looking to close this one out with a 3-1 victory. Obviously giving over on Overpass, but off the back of such a dominant performance, 16-3 on Cash in the second map. Bringing them to that 2-1 lead, allowing them to get match point on the map score. They're just going to be looking to run away with it right here. Reason Gaming need to come up big. Looking for whatever they can, and they've gone for the eco, which means that they aren't going to really be putting all their heart into this round particularly. Expecting to see them come out in round 19 and try and bring something big, but we'll find out as the round progresses once more. Time pushes forwards, ever moving. And nothing has yet happened. Radix playing passively. They've done this time and time again, and it's paid off quite well. See if it happens again.
Pistols for Reason Radix. Just trying to find themselves those last couple of kills onto the Reason side. Dream does get hoodlum. That's 1 man down. Second one comes in. CT just getting cleaned up at this point. Easy as for the Radix side, and Cinder last man alive. This time he's going to get killed by the P90. He won't find any
his own P90.
Was it?
I think so.
Is it wrong? Is wrong with the one with? Hang on. When he switches, let's find out. Hold on. Go back to Rom. Go back to Rom. I want to find out if this is the case. Reason, meanwhile, with a buy up on their rifles here. M4s from Marses, UMPs coming out. Does Rom seriously have? That would just be embarrassing for Cinder if his P90 was what they got killed by. Let's have a look. Rom moving on through. Dom going to be first face in towards this site. It looks like Radix are going to go very, very quick. Flashbangs over. Indeed, it was Cinder's own P90, and Dom first man in, trying to take frags. Cray with a grenado takes down Rom. Easily done. Cray with another frag, and Hoodlum tapping his way. It actually looks like they might lock out the Radix side from the site. 2 versus 4. Dancy and Aussie pushing on through a UMP on one and AK on the other right now. They're expecting a backstab Reason Gaming. They're committing some forces to hold out, drop down, and head up back towards the B site. Or the A site, excuse me. The 3 players still holding, and Radix are full on committed to this one. Darcy peeking out, back behind the boost spot. In fact, Aussie is also trying to look for the flashbang as well on top of the tree. Spots out Hoodlum. Hoodlum takes him down, and Darcy gets a frag back, but there's Hoodlum. Where they have 3k and 2 kills for Cray as well, opening up the round for Reason, closing it down 8-11, favour of Radix. Nice
pickup there, held very, very nicely. A lot of nades went in on that rush along the B tunnel there. Radix running pretty much straight in, and Reason actually had, I think, 2 HE grenades go in, able to pick up 1 for Cray with an HE, and they actually took them pretty much all down to half HP, apart from people they killed. And we're able to just clean up from there. The FAMASs and the P90s and the UMPs able to do enough damage. And now we find ourselves in a rifle round. Dream, the only player without a rifle, has that Tech 9 on board. If we take a look at the economy, you can see actually they are very, very low on their money side here for Radix Esports. And shows in the buys. They don't have that much utility as well. 1 smoke getting chucked down towards a broken wall. Trying to push themselves in. Reason Gaming yet again holding quite passively. Palmer finding 2 kills from the boost, traded out by Dream, and that's going to signal the full rotate coming out across on towards the A site. Another pickup for Reason Gaming as they rotate in. Spotted out is Dream. Hoodlum Matt gets the best of him. Dom refrags, and now turning his sights on towards balcony, able to find 1, but not able to close it out for another. Now Rom, last man left standing yet again. Cray and Cinder looking to close us out for Reason Gaming to put themselves within 2 rounds striking distance of Radix Esports once more. Retake starting to come through. The bomb gets planted. Cinder pushing around the edge there. spot to the back of Rom, and that's going to be the end of him. Reason Gaming closes out on a nice little pickup. For Reason Gaming means that they are certainly still in with a chance here. And 16-11, 16-12, 16-13, what do we think? What do we think? I still think Reason Gaming can do this one.
I still think so. I still think so too. But the problem is that I'm also factoring in the Radix aggression. We've talked about how they are an aggressive team when it comes to their buyouts, when it comes to their general strategy. So this T side could really still play into effect in this half right here. They've got themselves less rounds than Reason have in this half. Reason's holes have been relatively strong, but regardless of that, Radix still in with a chance. I do not doubt here. It's going to be pistols available for Radix, half by Quasi. Double flash smoke, 2 smokes in total for Radix. Execution could be on the cards for the B side, but it would be relatively weak. Deagles to take long range faces and a Tech 9 on Rom to try and rush down any CTs. But they're going to spot out all the information. Thomas just knows exactly where they're going to be playing from. Takes down Dream, second phase, taps down the header bomb. Dom, and Aussie will frag him back to a 2-for-1 trade here. Reason Gaming down a man, Radix down 2. Man advantage still to the favour of the CT side now. Well, Radix are going to play possum. They're going to hold back and wait it out for a few more seconds at this point. They've got a minute left to go, so still strategy is available for them. The Reason going to hold passive. Don't give away the picks, don't give away the peaks, and don't give away any kills you don't need to at this point.
Playing passive once more, Radix Esports playing quite slowly on their T side. They obviously didn't get the picks that they needed early on. Now they're going to start to push on. Dances gets fully blinded there. The full duration of the flashbang coming through. They start to drop down towards site, but Kray's waiting for them. The spray from the AK is going to land good. Dances falls, and Aussie close behind. Cinder picks that one up, and Reason Gaming put themselves within 1 round of Radix Esports. 11-10 is the scoreline.
Radix now buy up here. This is where they were focusing all their efforts. They had a pistol Quasi to try to do some damage, maybe get a bomb plant, maybe get themselves a chance back in this next round. But Reason's economy still not sitting quite right here. M4s, AK saved, but little amounts of money sitting here for the CT side. Vice versa for Radix. Radix are actually worse off in this case, so reset potential could still be on the board for both sides here. Now they push on through. Sprays on out towards the middle area. 5v5, still Radix taking a lot of early aggression in towards that A long position. Karma and Co. ready to defend. The AWP of Thomas is here on the A site, and Radix may not be expecting this. So far, Reason haven't really been playing the AWP to any particular angle. They've kind of been spreading it across the map. They may not read onto this A site here. Now here come the smokes. Here comes the utility. Karma out with a Molotov. Will try and push them back for an extra few seconds, and it will come through here. But they're going to wrap back around towards middle. Several players try to set up a split instead, and those are going to be, well, CT's rotating en masse to try and set up this retake here. Grenades, utility. They're pushing on through en masse now. Radix going to commit to it, and Hoodlum sprays through the smoke. Takes down a first, almost a second on Aussie, but Aussie takes him right back out the action. 4-on-4 now. Thomas holding face. AWP out towards one side. Dancing takes down Cinder, spots out Karma, takes him out. 2v4, 2v3, 1v3 now. Cray, last man for Reason, as Dream gets Thomas down. And it's going to be, well, a more than likely round for Radix to win. It looks like Cray is still going to go for this retake here. Out towards the hut. Got 3 players to find, and less than likely they're going to be able to find this one. Match pause coming through. Cray does take down Dancy, but Dom's able to tap him away and bring a 12th to the Radix side.
Nice little pick up there. Take a look at the economy. You're going to see that Reason Gaming aren't going to be able to go for the full buy here. I'm expecting Pistol's armor. Maybe a Deagle being put in the hands of Hoodlum and Thomas or something similar. Actually, probably more likely to go over to Hoodlum and Cinder, given their economic standing. And Radix Esports have nothing to worry about, really. They can buy up whatever they want. They're going to have that full purchase and be pretty strong into this round. I mean, I think that was Reason Gaming who called this pause. They are pretty much knocking on death's door at this point. If they go down another 2 rounds, they are going to be absolutely in dire straits here because, of course, remember, Radix has that 2-1 advantage now with that weighted map, 1 map win each. They are 1 map away from taking home the title and the prize of being crowned Epic Land 21 CSGO champions, which is actually pretty prestigious. And I'm going to cast my mind back to Thursday when I was asked, "Oh, who do you think is going to win this tournament, John? Who do you think that's going to be?" And you know what I said? "Oh, I don't know. I think Radix are actually pretty strong right now. I think they could go for it." And then I was told by my co-casters, "Don't be so silly, John. They're never going to win it. You've got the likes of Reason Gaming in here." But right now...
Are you referring to me by any chance?
Oh, no. not specifically.
Okay. Good.
Not by name, anyway. But yeah, it's really been the case that Radix have absolutely shown up this LAN. They've come all the way from. I think a lot of people kind of discounted them a little bit. We saw them at I-Series. Actually, their mix came through at I-Series. Radix 1-2-3 wasn't it? It was basically Fish, but their main team wasn't in the UK Masters final, I believe. Sorry, no, that was the UK Masters final. Radix were in the actual tournament, but we didn't see them really get to the finals. It was FM and Dog we saw there, but yeah, Radix really picked up their feet and have done very, very well so far. Reason Gaming are on the back foot here. Need to pull it out the bag. Thomas is going to do just that. Jump up from Cinder, finds the spray. Beautifully played there, and Reason Gaming taking advantage here.
12-10, Dom and Dancy. 2v4, Karma, Deagle in his hand, spots out Dom, double digs him down, looking for Dancy as well, but he's got the AK sprays on around, and there it is, Reason Gaming with a beautiful eco. Come up huge in that round. They're going to be celebrating about that one in the LAN hall, I'll tell you that right now, John. One round separating these two teams now. Radix still in the lead, but holding on by a thread. Reason, 3 AKs recovered, relieve the investment, but also they're recording off a single round now. And the Radix will go in with a Tech 9 Deagle P250 half buy, or quasi buy, depending on however you want to call the technical terms here. Now, bomb in towards the halls area, the B site. Karma, aggressive from the Reason Gaming side, might just shut down Dom, and this will be a chance. Yeah, spots up the shadow, easy as, not a single problem with that kill. So also here that the second and Rom goes falling as well. So now the T side is only forced out towards the B site. This means that Reason Gaming should be able to knock this one up. Indeed, Cinder connects 2 sprays, and Dancy is left alone alive in a 1 versus 5. Clutch it, man, and GG, but it's just not going to happen. This AWP gets shut down. 12-12, even at the scoreline, does Reason Gaming.
Bought on an even scoreline now. That's a pretty strong showing now from Reason Gaming. They have that momentum. They need to keep it going forwards. Looks like they're going to be able to do it. Radix Esports don't have the money to be able to buy up. And a couple of Deagles being bought. A Tech 9 as well. Dream and Dancy is going to be trying to find those 1 Deags, but Reason Gaming have a massive advantage going in, and they're just going to set it up. Pretty standard here. And now Radix Esports have to try and take the momentum back if they want to close it out here and now.
AK's AWP, 5 pistols for Radix once again, but this time there's very little Kevlar, absolutely no utility to work with. So when the push does come in, it's going to be a hard push. Or is they going to get Deagle down, tagged down with the grenade as well, out towards A long. Smokes, keeping them at bay. And now the T side look like they're going to make their way in towards B side. Look at this boost coming from Kratos. This could be very, very interesting if they don't spot it out. AWP takes 1. DRM does take the first kill, but Thomas there with a trade now, second phase, and it's going to be 3 kills going to the favour of Reason Gaming. Ozzy and Dancy can't land the shots. The deal from Dancy has to land it first, and yes, he will be able to do so now. He's got a shot. Clutch once again for his side alongside Ozzy, setting up a backstab. Actually, if he can hold this one out, then this could be relatively decent for the Radix side. Ozzy's creeping up. They have no idea. Reason Gaming could make a huge misplay. Karma is covering off the backstab. Cinder will rotate on through, spots him out, sprays him down. So now it is Dancy that has to come up clutch all alone here. 1v3. Deagle in his hand will go challenging, but there's Hoodlum with the spray. Second fun will shut him down. 13-12. Reason Gaming reclaim their lead here in this map and in this series.
They're going to be able to buy up fully now on Radix Esports sides. Rifles coming through or put into the hands of Dancy. So this is pretty much do or die for them. They do have another chance after this one on Mirage, which is totally fine. That's actually a pretty even map. I think I just tip it in the favor of Radix. Reason Gaming, though, have been so strong on their CT side here. I think they need to just continue that and do what they're doing, and they're doing it very well so far. Using that utility, placing it where it needs to be, and making it work for them. 13-12, so they are very, very close in terms of score. And honestly, it's a very even buy, so this round is pretty much the decider for me.
If Reason take this, we're going to map 4. If Radix take this, then we are going home. Happy bunnies for the Radix players here. AWP, AKs, AWP, AKs, and M4. That is the setup for the Ts and the CTs respectively. And a minute to go. Radix looking for any opportunity that they can. Good grenade from Karma. That's huge for Reason. Ozzy and Dream down huge amounts of HP now for the T side. Thomas also watching out. The boost doesn't come in. Isn't able to find out anybody. Reason take a huge advantage into this one. AWP's ringing out. Cinder's going to hear out the footsteps of the players rotating back towards the halls area. He may end up rotating himself. Two players are actually going to stack their way back on through. Rom holding face, though he's pulled out a decent fake here. 35 seconds to go. Bomb's got to get down on site. If Craig can take this one kill, then that means they can focus all of it on towards A. Here we go. 30 seconds. The push comes in. Rob doesn't check his backhand side. Craig takes him out, and now it's all down to the A site hold. Flashbangs from Cinder, trying to shut them out for an extra couple of seconds. Makes his way in towards Hut. Thomas takes that first face. Dom gets one kill. Karma gets another. Thomas looking for one. Spots out one. Wall banger. No! Just waits for him to peek at the left-hand side. And Cinder takes down one more. Reason Gaming make their way up 14-12. In this matchup here. This could be match point for Reason. This could be the end of the map. This could be map 4 right here, right now.
Reason Gaming absolutely coming out strong. And the 16-12 prediction coming good. I'm on fire, I tell you. Honestly. Thomas has that AWP back in his hands. Going to be trying to get those picks. He actually managed to do a lot of damage on that A push on the rotate. Very nicely moved in from that B site. Karma yet again in his boost position means that he is able to find out one Hoodlum Matt on the backup as well. Playing it up close. The flashbang is massive for him as Cinder flanks in as well, and they are able to shut down that push from Radix. Rom is left last man standing 1v4 with just the Tech 9 and the armor to his name.
Not much going for him. Bombs out, set up on the crossfire by Reason. It looks like this one's going to be all over for Radix. At the very least, Reason will get themselves up to match point here. 15-12, unless Rom can pull off a miracle, I think is the lack of a better term. You know, there really is nothing more to say other than this is a miracle situation for him. And in this case, in Counter-Strike, miracles do not happen. It's 15-12. Map point for Reason Gaming to go over the edge to the 4th right here. They have wrought this one right back against Radix's one map advantage at the beginning of the series. Now they will buy up into AKs and try see if they can bring this one back together here. Reason, AWP, M4s, and AKs. Radix with the full AK buyouts, limited utility. Let's see what they can pull off here.
Last chance saloon. Radix looking to take it away over time. See how they are going to be able to execute this. And again, they're pushing up through from sewer. They haven't actually been spotted out by Karma this time. It didn't go for that boost. But it is going to be Ozzy to open it up onto Hoodlum Matt. Trying to find one. Cinder finds 2 headshots. Lovely finds a 3rd. And there we go. Karma on the flank from the A-long. And it is just Rom again left last man standing. No bomb. Just the AK. And spots out the player Cray. Gets the frag. Nice simple headshot there. They know where he is. Goes for the shot towards sight. But he's not going to be able to land the headshot. Spray coming through. Is he going to be able to land the head? He finds another, but there we go. Karma closes us out. 16-12 now on the scoreline. Reason Gaming making my prediction so good this time around.
Oh.